astronaut Yuri Gagarin, who entered space in the craft Vostok 1 in 1961. Human beings set foot on the moon on 20 July 1969 with the American Apollo 11 mission. In fact, it was revealed in the Qur'an that such developments and achievements would one day be realized. And this was revealed 14 centuries before, at a time when there were no spacecrafts equipped with advanced technology. O company of jinn and human beings, if you are able to pierce through the confines of the heavens and earth, pierce through them. You will not pierce through except with a clear authority. Careful examination reveals that the verse emphasizes that humanity will be able to move into the depths of earth and sky, but only with a superior power. In all likelihood, this superior power is the superior technology employed in the 20th century. In fact, these tidings imparted by God in the Qur'an took place thanks to 20th century advanced technology. He who possessed knowledge of the book said, I will bring it, the Queen of Saba's throne, to you before your glance returns to you. And when he, Solomon, saw it standing firmly in his presence, he said, This is part of my Lord's favor, to test me to see if I will give thanks or show ingratitude. He who possessed knowledge of the book told Prophet Solomon, peace be upon him, that he could bring the Queen of Saba's throne to him very quickly. Another astonishing fact is being indicated here, the transmission of images with present-day advanced technology. Another verse on the subject reads, A demon of the jinn said, I will bring it to you before you get up from your seat. I am strong and trustworthy enough to do it. In our day, information of all kinds can be sent anywhere in the world in a matter of seconds, thanks to the internet and advances in computer technology. In addition, research into the transmission of matter is continuing. Indeed, according to a CNN report on 17 July 2002, a group of physicists from the National Australian University in Canberra split a laser ray and transmitted it several meters. Ping Koi Lam, the team's head, stated that transmitting matter in its atomic state might become a reality in the future. This is just as is revealed in the verses. One of the individuals referred to in the context of Pharaoh is Haman. He is mentioned in 6 different places in the Qur'an, in which we are informed that he was one of Pharaoh's closest allies. Surprisingly, the name Haman is never mentioned in those sections of the Old Testament pertaining to the life of Prophet Moses. This information in the Qur'an was backed up by archeological discoveries made centuries later. Until the 18th century, the writings and inscriptions of ancient Egypt could not be understood. The ancient Egyptian writing system consisted of hieroglyphs, or stylized pictures rather than words, and was forgotten centuries ago. In 1799, the mystery of ancient Egyptian hieroglyphs was solved by the discovery of a tablet called the Rosetta Stone, dating back to 196 BC. Through the decoding of hieroglyph, an important piece of knowledge was revealed. The name Haman was indeed mentioned in Egyptian inscriptions. The same inscription also indicated the close relationship between Haman and the pharaoh. In the Dictionary of People in the New Kingdom, which was prepared based on the entire collection of inscriptions, Haman is said to be the head of stone quarry workers. The verse in the Qur'an describing the event where Pharaoh asked Haman to build a tower is in perfect agreement with this archaeological finding. Pharaoh said, "Counsel, I do not know of any other deity for you apart from me. Haman, kindle a fire for me over the clay, and build me a lofty tower, so that perhaps I may be able to climb up to Moses' deity. I consider him a blatant liar." The discovery of the name Haman on ancient Egyptian inscriptions once again revealed that the Qur'an was sent down from the sight of God. In a miraculous way, the Qur'an conveys to us historical information that could not have been possessed or understood at the time of the prophet. Pharaoh and those people close to him were so devoted to their polytheistic system and pagan beliefs that not even the message of Prophet Moses, armed with wisdom and spectacular miracles, could turn them away from baseless superstitions. They also openly stated this fact. Because of their haughty attitude, God sent to them afflictions in order to punish them in this world too. We are told of these in the Qur'an. So we sent down on them floods, locusts, lice, frogs, and blood, signs, clear and distinct, but they proved arrogant and were an evil-doing people. This Quranic account of this period of human history has been confirmed by the discovery in the early 19th century of the Ipuwer papyruses dating back to the Middle Kingdom. The details in the papyrus regarding the catastrophes that struck the people of Egypt are just like those described in the Qur'an. Plague is throughout the land, blood is everywhere. The river is blood. Forsooth, that has perished which yesterday was seen. The land is left over to its weariness like the cutting of flax. Lower Egypt weeps. The entire palace is without its revenues. To it belong by right wheat and barley, geese and fish. Forsooth, grain has perished on every side. The towns are destroyed. Upper Egypt has become dry. The residence is overturned in a minute. At the beginning of the 1990s, a most important archaeological discovery was made. That discovery was of an ancient Arab city. What rendered this archaeological find particularly interesting was the fact that this city was where the Ad, mentioned in the Qur'an, lived. It was Nicholas Clapp, a noted documentary filmmaker and a lecturer on archaeology, who found this city mentioned in the Qur'an. Being an Arabophile and a winning documentary filmmaker, Clapp had come across a very interesting book during his research on Arabian history. The book referred to Ubar, a very ancient city, and to tracts